What's up, guys? It's your boy Ray B, maybe back with a better video this time. Today I genuinely wanted to sit down and make an honest video. I have not been feeling A1, and I wanted to talk about it because I've never felt this way, and I wanted to, I guess, just kind of express what I'm going through in case anybody else has really felt that way. When I first transitioned, I didn't have that much dysphoria. I had a little bit of chest dysphoria, and that was pretty much it. I didn't mind my voice. My voice was pretty deep, and I thought that I looked like pretty masculine. And once I got top surgery, I was over the roof. I felt great. I was confident, and everything was great. Recently, I've gotten to a point where I'm so uncomfortable with myself that it hurts to live a little bit. And that's a serious thing, you know. I always preach about self-confidence and self-love and how important that is, because at the end of the day, who truly is there for you all the time is yourself. And you have to have your own back, because when nobody has your back, you could be able to pick yourself up if needed to. I guess I've just recently had such bad bottom dysphoria, and overall face and voice and everything dysphoria, and I've never felt that way. And I didn't know what I was feeling at first, because at first I was just uncomfortable, and then I started feeling angry, and then I started feeling guilty, and now I'm just sad. And it's hard. Us trans kids know it's really hard to be comfortable with ourselves, because we're so out of place with who we are and who we want to be, and it's such a fight to get to where we want to be. But I didn't know that dysphoria felt this way, and I started to think that there was something wrong with me as a person, and my personality and my emotions. I thought that there was something wrong with me personally, and it wasn't dysphoria. I just thought that I was going through a hard time, or my emotions were just high in the air this month. But it got to a point where I couldn't, like, get changed, and I couldn't really, like, get in the shower, and I didn't want people to touch me, and I started feeling weird, and I started getting really, really uncomfortable with myself. I just really wanted to make this video because I wanted you guys to see that it's normal, because I didn't think that it was normal that I was feeling so terribly about myself. And I don't think that it's not gonna go away. I think that I have some confident things that I need to work on, and I need to work on loving myself and learning that, you know, it's just a body, and it doesn't, you know, everyone has a different body, and that's life. If you're feeling dysphoric and you're feeling uncomfortable in yourself, I'm gonna give you a couple different tips that I've been trying to do for myself. In all honesty, sometimes when dysphoria gets really, really bad, you just kind of gotta sit up and you gotta bawl and you gotta cry. Don't mind my hair. I just woke up like 3 hours ago. Sometimes dysphoria can be really bad, and there's nothing necessarily that you can do to help yourself out in that situation, except for breathe and let it out and talk about it. But I think it's important that you share your feelings, and when you are feeling dysphoric, if you have somebody you trust, you can talk about it. Because it's okay to feel unconfident, and it's okay to feel weird, and it's okay to feel like something's wrong. Because it's not fair to us. We don't really know, why this happened. We just have dysphoria, and we try to fix it. But talking about it has made it easier for me, especially talking with other trans men and getting some insight on how they feel as well, which is why I'm hoping that this video will make some of you guys feel a little more okay with the fact that you're not alone and that it happens. Another thing when it comes to dysphoria is I always just kind of try to forget my priorities for a second and forget life for a second, and I try to really focus on myself and what I want to do in that moment. And if I'm feeling really bad and I don't want to be where I'm at right now, I can leave. And I'll go on a walk and I'll talk to myself, or I'll write, or I'll play a game. And I just try to, kind of be by myself, breathe, and do something that might take my mind off of it. I think changing your style also kind of helps with dysphoria. Sometimes I feel like I'm going through like a midlife crisis at the age of 19, 20. I change up my style, change up my hair, put a little slit in my eyebrow, things that aren't necessarily permanent, but make me feel a little different and a little ordinary, a little unique, and it makes me feel like I'm like growing up a bit sometimes when I change what I'm doing when it comes to my look. I guess I really just wanted to talk to you guys, because this is something that's been kind of taking a toll on me, and I have been getting like offended and triggered more easily. You guys knew me. I was an open book. I answered any trans question anybody asked for me, and I stand by that. I would like to answer any question that anybody has. I'm an open book, and I'll answer honestly. But certain questions now, and certain things, and certain thoughts, they offend me. Okay, so my phone died, but I just plugged it in, and we're gonna take it from here now over in a different section of my house. As I was saying, I've been getting offended a lot easier, and I think that comes with dysphoria because of how insecure I'm feeling. Certain questions and stuff just really hit close to home. And I've never really felt like that. I've always kind of been able to keep an open mind no matter what anybody says, and I've been able to not take things necessarily seriously if I don't need to. But everything's been so serious lately. We're gonna get down and dirty. I have some things that I want to talk about dealing with dysphoria. Things that I think it's important to share, because once again, I'm just trying to make a really honest video about how I've been feeling, in case any of you guys have been feeling similar. Another thing that I have been feeling, I don't know how connected it is to dysphoria, but I thought that it was important to share because it's been affecting me. I found that with bottom dysphoria, obviously, like, it's hard to be in relationships or feel comfortable with your body and stuff like that. And I've been recently finding that things that are sexual have really been, they put me into panic. I've been going through something where I completely feel asexual because I guess I'm so uncomfortable, and it's weird. I get like a feeling of uncomfortableness, and then I get a feeling of guilt. Sometimes I'll feel turned on, and it doesn't feel right, I start to feel guilty for feeling that way. And I don't know where that's coming from. You know, I get told by people a lot, mostly people who aren't, you know, trans and haven't experienced dysphoria, they say to me, like, you know, you're really blessed that you have all your limbs, and that you're not blind or deaf, and you're healthy. And I am blessed. That's something to be thankful for, guys, for real. But it doesn't defeat the fact that this is how I'm feeling about this certain part of myself, and as much as it is just a part of my body, it's such a very specific part, and such a sensitive part, and such a personal part. And I think that's what makes it extra hard. And I think that's why dysphoria feels extra terrible. I just wanted to be honest with you guys about how I've been feeling about it, because as a trans advocate, I didn't want anybody else to feel like this, and if they did feel like this, I just wanted to show them that it's normal and that it's going to be hard, but I don't think that it's going to last forever. I think that we do get through dysphoria with transitioning and growing and learning about ourselves. And right now it might be really, really difficult and hard, but it's not going to be difficult and hard forever. And if you're someone that's at just the beginning of your transition and you're going through these things, you might have to go through some obstacles, but you're going to love the outcome. Finally being able to be who you are, if that's something that you truly want. I think that's all. I wanted to let you guys know that I did want to come out with a testosterone video talking about my thoughts on testosterone and the reasons why I'm not on it. But also my thoughts, because of my dysphoria, are drifting back and forth, and I've been really looking into it and thinking about what I need, if it's something that I want in the future, if it's something that I want now. So I'll definitely make a video about that, and talk about that with you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to share my dysphoria with you guys. I want you guys to see that, like, it happens, and you're not alone, and I pray for you guys. I love you guys so much, and I wouldn't want any young man or anybody to feel this way. And so I wish you guys the best of luck, and I love you guys so much. And I hope that maybe you learned something from this video, or you took something sensitive and maybe it made you feel a little better, made you feel at ease. But yes, that's all for this video. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.